So here we go. Thank you very much for joining me here. Today's Monday, the 1st of February, 2021, and I'm going to bring you three cards using this beautiful, beautiful deck of cards. Here we go. But before that, while I was getting ready, I asked Spirit what is really important for us as we are beginning February altogether. And then the sensation was that we need to be just acknowledging that we need to be patient with ourselves, because quite a lot of us want to do things quite quickly and thinking, and we feel that, oh, as January started, we want to continue with that energy. And immediately when February begins, you want to, okay, now I'm taking everything on to the next stage. And what Spirit says, you know what, just ease on things and take it easy and make it easy for yourself. And even when we can be really structured in our thinking and want to be in action and want to do things and want to have the outcome, just easing into it. So there is no rushing around. This is the energy. So just taking it easy and acknowledging that not everything can happen at the same time in a way how we want everything to happen or how we might have expected things to unfold. Um, Sometime in January, we had this idea that by now we have achieved or we have completed or we have created something. So what Spirit says, just hold your horses, just take your time. Okay. So I'm going to bring you three cards just briefly. If you enjoy this conversation, make sure you like and share, invite other people here as well. And I'm intending to be here every day doing something for you. Okay, think about one number between 1 and 3. Okay, and I'm bringing you three cards, and then let's see three messages, what comes to us immediately. Okay, I've got 1, I've got 2, and I've got number 3 there. Okay. Now, with number 1, while I was shuffling the cards, I immediately became aware of wanting to turn a new leaf, as if I am onto the kitchen and I put everything away, and now everything is gone. I'm turning a new leaf, and I feel if you have chosen number 1, that is your energy, and quite rightly so. I hear quite rightly so. Now this is I'm taking a different step, and I'm really then baby steps. Like even if I'm taking baby steps, but they are absolutely fine. And then having this energy that the drive and the intention and the preparation has been there, and then now it is time to take the action. Okay, bit by bit, summer, bask in joy and light. So if you are choosing number 1, you are getting, you might want to even skip the time of spring in your life. You are immediately going to summer, bask in joy and light. And then the light is, I feel it's the inner light, inner brightness that, yes, now that is done. And now quiet anticipation and expectation. It's more of the anticipation. And then you know that, yes, as I have built up my energy, I'm moving forward. Now I am on the right path. Okay, this is what I feel for number 1. So here we go, number 1 for you. Okay, the number 2. The number 2, I feel quite often comes up the boundaries conversation, and I feel that you might be a person maybe stuck at home. A lot of us, stuck at home, but it feels that maybe clearing the boundaries, creating the boundaries, and clearing the boundaries with family members, especially with youngest children, smaller children. And then while I'm doing it, at the same time acknowledging their energies as well. So it's the duality of me being stricter with my boundaries and knowing what is important for me, and making others understand that sometimes I just need my own space, but at the same time finding that balance that I am accommodating their needs as well. So it is the give and take, the withdraw and come forward. That is the sun and moon. That's the energy what I feel for number 2. Okay, let's see. You have the direction guardian, choose your path. Okay, so choose your path for today, which way you are going to, and then you stick with it. Okay, and then the people around you will need to know and understand that this is how you experience day to day. Okay, so here we go, number 2. Lovely. The number 3. For number 3, I'm feeling quite a lot of words in my mind, and I wanted to say poetry. So either you are having a lot of words in your mind and you need to write them down, okay, in a form of poetry or some kind of writing adventure you are taking on. but it also feels being overwhelmed by words, overwhelmed by thoughts. Okay, and then it's the sensation is that, just put them out on the washing line. When you put your clothes out there to dry, and then just put your thoughts out there, because once you air your thoughts, the heaviness will just evaporate for quite a lot of them, and then you will realize that not all of them are as important as you might have thought. Okay, and then it's at the same time, but I also feel for number 3 that consider sharing your thoughts, sharing your conversations, sharing your conversations, but sharing your burden, what you might feel, and that's why maybe you have a lot of conversation going up in your mind. So just personally, what you can do is into those ones, air them, and then realize that they are not as complex and complicated as you think or as you feel. But at the same time, if you feel that you need to reach out for people, then please do so. And then air your conversations, just air. And once we share it, it's easier for the heart. Okay, so let's see what we have for number 3. We have spring, see your seeds grow. And that will allow you to drop the burden and moving forward. And that's the beginning of your spring. You see, I've been talking about spring. It's the beginning of January, So here we go. How amazing that between today on both sides, number 1 and number 3, you've got spring and summer. There's definitely having that, easing into things, and then at the same time moving forward with lighter energy. And to be honest, this morning when I sat down here, I noticed that actually the sun is brighter, it's warmer, and then I'm sitting here without any artificial lights on, which is beautiful. And you see, we've got these gorgeous conversations coming from the universe, the spiritual source. So here we go. Thank you very much for joining me here. If you liked it, please feel free to like it and share and follow and hit the button, hit the button, hit the button of following this. So you will be here if I happen to do live readings. So open in the public. So you don't want to miss it. You want to be here. Also, you can find me on my Facebook page, which is, you can find the link in the bio section. Zsuzsanna Medium. And then you have watched and listened. Myself, Zsuzsanna Hörcsög, I'm a psychic and a medium, an intuitive teacher and a coach and a therapist from www.zsuzannamedium.com. And Zsuzsanna is always spelled ZSUZSANNA. Okay, and then on top of that, if you still want to listen and come on board, come and find me on Avon Psychic Radio on Moonstruck TV on Tuesdays. 5 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. EST, and 10 p.m. GMT. So it's evening time here in the UK. And please like and share and come back on board. And yes, all those lovely, exciting things what we are doing. So find me on all these lovely channels. Thank you very much for joining me here today. And have a gorgeous day and see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.